In a world that has known peace amongst its land for millennia, the continents are suddenly thrust into war when a son usurps his father's throne, seeking to annihilate anything that stands in his path on his quest for world domination. Follow our vagabond adventurers as I, Vandalxero, guide them through an Aetherpunk-inspired world as they take on an empire, hold off otherworldly forces, and bring peace back to an afflicted land. Let's go to war. We left off last week with Newton meeting up with everyone as they were coming back from their respective whatever they were doings. He was waiting outside with like his hands folded with his hat on, and he is ready to have his conversation. Would you guys like to follow me inside so we can sit? I have both good news and bad news.
Okay.
Question for the everybody's there, or
Yes.
are we still sans Malcom?
He has already come to he was at the ship.
Okay. Fair enough. Justin.
What?
What?
What's that to me?
So he starts heading in, like up the plank, and as he's heading in, Anita is with a couple of the crew members, like with a giant, almost like a dolly, but not an actual dolly, bringing the Visorect out along the other side.
Kick.
It seems you have acquired something.
Yeah, I talked to a magical sunflower and I got some seeds.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about, but that's
Right. I know there's a glittering elephant.
interesting.
I kind of don't know what they do, so I was just really hoping for sunflower seeds to like eat. Is Malcolm on the ship?
Yes.
Malcolm's right here.
Okay.
Oh, hey guys!
down.
I was here the whole time. No, I'm not here. I'm waiting at the ship with Marguerite.
So Newton has gone inside. Why am
After
I
you,
still
Duke.
getting-
Okay, go inside.
Head in.
Newton walks towards the mess hall that he can remember where it is. He's not entirely sure
Oh,
because he has not been here very often.
where you going?
Someplace where a lot of us can be. I don't entirely know.
Take a left.
where-
Go on,
Okay.
just let me just I just scoot in front of him and start leading him. I go to Malcolm's quarters because I've never seen him, so I don't know how big it is.
I was gonna say, take him to the bridge.
Oh my god, I love it.
And I knock on his door.
Not in there.
Malcolm,
Do you knock on the mess hall door?
this is Malcolm's room.
Oh. I don't think it's big enough.
I've never been in there, so I didn't know. Oh, mess hall is just down the stairs. Hang on, I know where that is. Hang on. And then I lead him to the mess hall.
That's where I am.
Okay. I have.
So you and Marguerite are in the mess hall. You hear like footsteps clambering down like the metal staircases, and you start to hear them coming towards the mess hall.
Over here is where I held the door for a couple more hours. Malcolm didn't really like that too much. Over there, if you go down that way and take a left, you'll find the mind washing room. It's rather relaxing. I'm usually in there at the time.
Oh, but be careful because there might be random puddles of water on the floor.
No, that's only in the mess hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they've cleaned that
Just
up by
saying.
now.
Well, I
Was he back here again? I don't know.
no, I haven't had that spell prepared since we were
I don't know what you're talking about. I just punch things.
traveling. With the
If I
big
see
giant
Malcolm, I
black
just
dragon.
walk over to him, like shaking my head, like, please help us.
Greetings, Captain Malcolm.
Hi, Newton.
Would everyone care to sit so that I may relay the information that I have found out?
Yes.
Oh, we gotta
I
sit
also
for it.
have
That sounds heavy.
information to share. I have information to share too.
I'm
but I'll
already.
go- I'll
I'm
go
already
next.
sitting.
I start looking around for the cook.
I was
Ironhide.
gonna say,
Ironhide.
What?
Sit down.
Well,
No.
I have
No.
sandwiches
No.
and the
No.
last time
Nope.
I brought
Sit
food in
down.
here.
Ironhide.
is the
No,
beer
I
like
have-
on a tap?
They have not finished refueling, like bringing in supplies.
If I see Duke going towards like stuff, I'm like, I'm Duke. Sit
Fine.
down, please. Everyone just
I
sit
wanted a beer for the conversation, you know?
here.
To
I
explain what
give him like
Ironhide is
my
doing.
water jug. It's not beer, it's just water.
I am
What good is
standing
that?
up and looking around to see if the cook is around. I'm not looking. Okay. I
You do
take
not-
out from my new bag of holding. I go, this one's for Malcolm.
No. Why can't we just sit here and talk? Like, can we just sit here and talk, and everybody can drink beer after? It's cool. You can eat sandwiches after.
I already ate my
Like,
sandwich.
this is probably gonna be like a 5-minute conversation. Can we focus for 5 minutes?
Could be
I
a
have a
5-minute
sandwich for you.
conversation.
Vegetables. I didn't know what you like.
I don't want anything. I'm good.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Malcolm, I
Lately,
got you a
have
drunk
no
one.
appetite.
I
And I
Push-
slide it on the table.
I push it back to you.
Well,
Sit down.
I am
Wooed.
sitting.
Let Newton do what he needs to do so we don't waste this time anymore.
Okay. And then I slide the sandwich.
I throw
No.
the sandwich.
Yeah.
I just like pick it and just throw it into the like behind me into the mess hall, like into the open area of the mess hall.
Sounds like, duh.
And then I say, thank you.
So
It probably doesn't go far.
I was gonna say make a strength check.
Super nerd tries to throw.
Spills it all over himself.
Yeah, it's just like
It just goes down, not out.
Yeah.
so
Throws
I
like rolls over his hand.
about 6 to 8 hours personally navigating memories and thoughts and everything. Unfortunately, There's no information that I can give you about Kreshik himself or Gretchen. He wasn't told. It's hard for me to explain because what I can do is I can go into the memories themselves and kind of plant myself and replay what happened. Like the spell I have, I attach myself. It's
okay. Do your best. Tell us what you saw.
he was basically used for labor and numbers and was left in the dark.
Feel that.
He was left in the dark about what he was actually supposed to be getting. They just said, find a metal piece. It should be sharp. He wasn't even told what it is. Which brings me to a question I have that I'll get to after. What I did discover, however, is I know the location of every fallen forest member's
Fallen oak.
leaders. The fallen oak is just one branch of the tree.
Oh.
The order is of the fallen forest.
Did not know that.
So there's probably like a teak and a mahogany too, right? Those are trees.
Yes.
Something like that, probably. Unless they're all hardwood. Anyway.
Mahogany's a hardwood.
So
Teak's not.
Oh.
we can take care of this later, but I have that information, which is something it's useful. It wasn't a complete waste of my time, because that actually is a problem that we can solve. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything about Pagrathor or Kreshik, anything actually useful to help us with him. Which brings me to my question.
Oh.
What are they looking for?
First off, did you see, before we talk about what they're looking for, because that's a whole thing that we got to talk about before we talk about it. Did you see anything that has to do with the tiefling people?
Gretchen and Mordaxi, I think it was.
Is it Gretchen?
I believe
Yeah.
that's.
Gretchen
You
and
didn't see nothing at all.
I-
Like there was
I don't
no
know the
like.
brother's name.
I saw them, but I didn't learn anything about them.
What did you see from them though?
The scene that I saw was Alduin basically groveling and being like the hugest ass kiss I've ever seen to this Gretchen, trying to like win her heart and all this stuff. Basically, like,
Did it look like he was charmed?
no, it looked like he was doing it willingly.
Well, we were.
Dude was a bit of a tit.
Well, we were also like warned about like them being able to control our minds, so we made that like mind control thing, and we would
Which
just
is
like
that is what they are using to
Is that-
enslave the people.
But
So
what
it's-
about
it's-
him?
Alduin?
Yeah, that guy that we just.
He was not enslaved. He did everything that he was doing willingly.
Okay, that was my main thing. Wondering
booty.
if there was like, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
Actually-
a dick before.
he was a dick, but he was
he was
trying
in
to
love.
get
He was in love with her.
essentially, but
Gotcha.
she, from the facial expressions and just the general mannerisms that I could see from that memory, it looked like she was just playing him. So now back to my question.
Wait, what are you doing?
Did you happen to notice where they might be looking for more of those metal pieces?
Everywhere.
Well, that narrows it down.
They have people on every continent, everywhere, trying to find whatever it is this thing they are looking for.
The Fallen Forest does.
Yep.
Not only the Fallen Forest, but themselves.
Did
So the
happen
Fallen
to
Forest
say-
is also out there trying to look for it at this point.
Some of the branches, yes.
Okay.
Did they find
Some of
any?
them don't seem to want anything to do with this. They want to just continue doing what they're doing.
Did they
What was
find
it?
any?
I could not tell. Again, they were leaving him in the dark. So if they did, they didn't tell him.
I look at Malcolm at this point, and I just look at Newton, and I shrug my shoulders because it's not my call. I can't. Ironhead would have no problem just saying it, but after the talking we've had, I just look at Malcolm and defer to his judgment. I mean, if you I know you have ways of extracting this information from us if we don't tell you, but I don't think you want to be burdened with this information unless Malcolm deems it so.
I like how you were like, I look at Malcolm, but I'm also gonna say this.
Yeah,
Like, okay, which is it?
I have to, and then I just look at Malcolm.
I say we don't tell him. Sorry, Newton.
This is your
Right.
choice.
I know.
I
I
just
know.
get-
I know that you're. I know that you're a great ally. And I think we could trust you with it, but the ramifications of what could happen to you without you knowing, like, because we've mentioned it, like, could really make you a target. So, like,
So-
if we keep you quiet, like, don't tell you, then you don't have to, like. I think we're gonna be looking over our shoulders a lot, and I don't want that happening to you.
I think the more people that know about it, the more they're in danger.
Yes.
So, this makes me very curious, but I also understand. And if that is what you wish, I will not push the matter further.
Eventually, we might have to come to you with it to bring more people in to help. But at this time, we don't know what the overall picture is. We need more information before
Yeah.
we go and give people information that could possibly kill them.
I agree with that.
What do you?
If
Yeah.
you
What?
if you find any more people looking for shiny pieces of metal like the ones you described in the vision that you saw that you were implanted into, I don't know how it works.
Well, I mean, I'm not the one who actually. You bring the people to me, and I do what I get paid to do.
Well, if anybody like Bigsby from Group A happens to happen across people from the fallen trees or whatever they're called, let us know if they're also looking for that and if they found any.
Well, I can tell you that one of the places that had a branch was where some of the other groups went to. They came back with Haranis, and I feel that it might be something, again, like
Worth looking into, maybe.
the memory only tells me what he
So,
knows.
okay.
It doesn't.
I get. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Like, we need to go. We should probably go to where they got Haranis because there's definitely a fallen forest group there,
No,
and there's
that's
something
what
going on.
Atlantis is back, right?
I know
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to go there.
they've already cleared that one. Like, it's done.
Yes.
Oh, I thought they
That
just
was
broke
there a
them
shark?
out.
No.
Was there a metal piece that they found?
I don't know.
That means we could. That's what I'm saying. We should like go back and like.
We should talk to Haranis.
I can do that.
I mean, he could know things. He could not know things. I
could tell him to meet us at a place in like a tavern. Or anything,
I
and talk to him
tried
about what he found.
to.
Is he like bedridden, physically recovering?
He was a mess from
Oh.
the control that was put on him. It was hard for me to even extract any kind of information from him after he had healed a bit, because he is an ally and I needed to make sure that he was willing for me to do it, because I don't hurt my friends, because it can be painful.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not get anything from him as if something blocked my spell.
Something blocked your spell?
Like something prevented him from remembering what happened.
Do you think his memory was modified?
It's possible. I mean, I'm only like the best like mind reader in the entire world. Like, not to toot my own horn, but beep beep.
Nice. I have a weird question.
I mean, no question is weird to me.
No, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a very weird ask. Is it possible to get I hate this word, the mucus of an elder brain?
Is this pertaining to the thing you don't want to talk to me about at the moment?
Probably.
A little bit.
I can't. That's a
It's
very
world
weird.
ending.
See, you say that, but you don't want to tell me.
Okay, let me put it this way.
That's concerning.
I should say it's world saving. I don't know. The opposite of that. That's what I meant.
Yes, I can get this item for you. Are there other weird... That's an awfully weird thing to need. Not many things need that reagent.
No, I think everything else we can get.
Malcolm's like really looking at Clementine weird. Like,
What else do we need to get?
I'll tell you about it later.
Oh.
It's cool.
Yeah, we got a whole shopping.
Cool. Stay frosty.
What's an elder brain?
Stay frosty. It's fine.
That's... Do you remember when we were in the submarine and I hooked
The
you
big
up
turtle?
To,
Yeah, loved it.
I hooked you up to
That's an
the
elder
for the
brain.
training program. I hooked you up to the thing.
Yeah.
That's an elder brain. What was that?
No.
Ironhide? That was very quiet.
Yeah, I know. I was meant to be quiet. I said, "Oh boy," because I kind of realized that if that's the only thing that Clementine asked you from our particular shopping list, I'm very concerned on what's the rest of the shopping list is on.
I
Don't
am
worry about it.
also concerned, but
Nope. Don't worry about
will
it. It's fine.
respect your decision.
so okay, I'm also concerned. But aside, put that aside. So, what are these like? The fallen
bullshit.
the fallen forest locations, like the ones that you've seen that you know where all of them are. So then maybe we could cross reference like the spots that we were told that might have things that we were quest points, plots. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't.
Pieces of metal.
Points
no.
of interest.
Interest. That's it. Yeah. POIs. And see if anything like works where we're like maybe like when we're going somewhere where you know that there's.
So there were 3 specific places that actually decided to work with Paggrathor on this. I will give you those ones no problem as they pertain to what we're doing.
Yep.
The other ones we can
But-
deal with at another time. They
That's-
flat out refused.
Fair.
So, Teresian, which is where the other groups went, where they rescued Heranis.
Okay.
Can you say that in my head real quick so I can try and get it spelled?
Terethian.
Erethian. Okay, thanks.
Terethian. Is that
Thanks,
better?
Newton. Yes, thank you.
So they dealt with there. Gretchen had the oak in Janji. Her brother has the
Galbaracha.
redwood. The redwood in Kalbarasha.
That sounds strong.
Well, GND,
small.
we did GND. That's out of the question, so we don't have to worry about that. So we have those two locations that are probably our
Yeah.
next stops. And I think we had picked which one?
Valteric.
Yeah. So
We talked about going to the casino. That was the last conversation we had.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
That was the last
which one's
conversation
the
we all
which
had
one's the
together.
casino?
Rovas.
Oh, yeah.
Rovask.
Like look, thinking it now, like I think these are probably
Far
the two
Blade.
that we should go to first.
Okay.
I think
was
Like
they're-
we're really getting sidetracked from the table.
that's
Yes.
that's Rovast.
So what were the big bads at these places?
One was that goblin douche.
The fart.
That was Robust.
That's Robust,
Rovas
the fart.
Fochel
That's-
the Blight.
The
That's why
fart.
we said Robust, because we wanted to take out the fart and level up, hopefully.
Well, we
before
wanna get
started
level
taking out,
up.
like big worms.
This was literally like this started out and we all wanted a table. And then Saban's slavery won out. And now all of a sudden the table's like fifth choice. I don't understand.
There's
I don't know
more
how-
slavery to
Why
save,
did it fall out
or
so far?
save people from slavery.
And then
We're really losing sight of things.
Pelteric, the Vampire Nation, the thing that you were supposed to be worrying about there is the Necrophidian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
like Necro
terrifying.
Dragon.
That's the one where? Where was-
Vampire Nation.
Vampire Nation.
What's that called though?
Pelteric.
Okay, yeah.
Something that has been dormant has now awakened. If I
A
recall.
giant undead dragon snake.
It's
Huzzah!
it normally is it's not dormant, but it's very docile. Tends to stay away from things.
And it's not now.
Because it's been. I mean,
It's more aggressive than it should be. Which is a
So like when we say giant, talking like my size or like the size of our ship?
You're like a skittle to him.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
that's what I
shit.
thought.
What are
Yeah.
Skittles?
They're just
How old are
delicious,
vampires?
delicious fruit
Probably depends on the
candy.
vampire.
Never had those.
Hey Newton,
Yes.
how old can a vampire be?
Oh geez,
Cool.
don't ever talk to a vampire about their age, especially not the matriarch.
Why though? I feel like that's something you should be proud of if you're like 1,000. Oh, I'm just 1,002.
Hey,
Like,
you're self-conscious about it.
why?
They just
It's that
don't
you
like
made
it.
that choice to live. Yeah, but they made that choice to live forever. Like, oh, I'm centuries old, but don't talk about it. That's dumb.
Some of the first didn't get a choice.
All right, that I can understand. That's, but also like, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. It's not a nice thing to say. Never mind.
That is why there are steps and procedures and paperwork in place now to become a vampire. It needs to be willing. Because for centuries, it was an unwilling fiasco.
It'd be cool to be a vampire.
No.
Why not?
I
Well,
don't
for
know,
one,
I feel as though
the moment you forget that you're a vampire and you go to take a day walk and you just explode into flames, I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like
I
feel like that's a really important part, though. Like, you wouldn't just be like, "Oh, I
Today-
forgot."
Today
Um,
I'm gonna walk out in the sun.
I feel as though
What if
not
I-
dying is kind of unnatural.
What if I went out in the sun with a really big umbrella?
It doesn't work like that.
I feel like it'd be fine.
It
right?
kind of works, but it's
The
not.
actual
Umbrella.
UV. Okay, we're getting off track again. What was it, Calbarasha?
The redwood.
Gretchen
And Mordaxi.
Mordaxi.
Those are
And-
the
okay.
terrible tiefling
The-
twins.
the tieflings now.
The tiefling twins.
That's such a
Um,
terrible name.
The
Right?
TTF.
It's supposed to be terrifying.
Yeah, we
It
just
just
keep
turns out to be
we just keep
terrible.
changing all their names on purpose.
The tiefling twins who have a bad rap. Those guys.
The terrific tiefling twins.
Like, I feel like I would be more scared if, like, they called themselves, like, the Devil's Clutch or something like that. Like,
Oh, that's a good name.
That's a good name.
is just think about it, though. Like, oh, the terrifying tiefling twins. That's not very scary.
I like the alliteration.
Right? They kind of sound like a circus act a little bit.
The horrifying half demons.
Better,
Oh, I
but
like
still
that.
terrible.
Cute.
No, I was supposed to be bad. I want
Oh.
them to sound like they're awful.
Then you
I thought it was
succeeded.
cute.
No, well,
Gretchen and Mordaxia.
Just Mordaxi.
no, I think
whatever.
the terrific tiefling twins is the one.
Whatever they're called.
Yeah, we're just gonna make up names. For
Are
them.
we ready to take on two of them?
The,
The
Tumble
tiny-
Bumble Tiefling
Ah.
Twatch or
the
something
tiny
like that. I don't fucking know.
tiefling twats.
All right.
We go take another long rest, guys.
Malcolm is correct. We are getting offhand.
I
Or
didn't.
whoever
I
said
never.
that.
I didn't say it.
Now,
Definitely
Now,
so.
we are getting offhand. So, that is what I have found out about that. I have done some research into pickle brines.
Yes, I knew this was the
shit.
next point.
Here it is.
Now we're
This
back
is
on
what we're
track.
on.
All right,
Yeah.
let me
All right.
pull out my notebook.
I have 3 recipes that I'm working on.
Ooh.
We have a sour elkwood,
Oh, hang on. All right.
an apple
dig it.
maple sweet and crisp,
Okay.
Wait, what was the first one?
Sour elkwood.
Elkwood. Something maple twist.
apple maple
Ooh.
sweet and crisp,
Ooh.
and my personal favorite, arcane mint.
Wait, mint on a pickle?
Trust
Hate
me,
that.
it'll fucking crush.
I hate it.
How's that going with the focus groups?
I'm still working on the recipe.
He hasn't
Like,
made
it's
them
just
yet.
me-
We'll
it's just me
workshop it. We'll
focusing on
focus
What was it
group
called
it,
again? The mint one?
Arcane mint.
Okay.
So
How is setting up the permits and getting a couple of carts on the road? How's that process going?
well, first we need to grow the cucumbers, right?
Well, he was supposed to be
First,
setting that all
yeah,
that
I was gonna say
up for
first.
us
I
while
want to
we
know
were
before
out.
we get the carts and stuff. I think once again you're putting the pickle before the cucumber. We need the ranch and the vegetables.
Do we have a property purchased yet?
That's what I'm wondering. That's the question.
Give me a second. I have outsourced the pickle growing to
Pickle growers. The cucumber.
actually it's your town of Granella.
Okay, that'll be good for them.
homegrown.
That'll be a boon for them. Yeah,
The apple man seemed to jump on the opportunity.
good guy. Good guy.
The apple seeds.
Yes. He gave okay rates on land and just his cut. It wasn't too bad.
Well, should we go talk to him? What did he charge?
For a bushel of cucumbers, I can get them for about 10 gold, which is about 60 gold under what you would if you outsource it to somewhere else. I also may have had something to do with the price being that low because he was. I kind of convinced him a little.
Fair enough.
Jeez.
All in all,
Brainstorm, you're a business person.
This is why you're on our team.
Yeah, you're a business person.
all in all, it's 12 gold a bushel because 2 gold is his cut.
Okay.
And what's our expected profit off of that?
Off of a bushel,
And by the time we put in labor for pickling and canning and business costs, like cart costs.
no, gold is not like scarce here, and like having 10 gold does not make you a fucking millionaire.
This is the out of character symbol.
This is
Okay.
in this world.
OC,
Money is not like 50 gold for a potion is like pocket change, basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
I just want to throw it out here. It wasn't we, it was me and someone else. So
Knocker. It was
we
you
did
and
not have a
Knocker.
conversation about tipping.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
He's not here.
I still had to sit there for it. I was like, why?
expect at 3 to 5 gold a jar, we will get competitors, and that once people realize our pickles are going to be better because there's going to be so many, we can bring them up a little more. But then we don't bring them too high.
So first off,
So when the competitors go above us, we're the better, reasonable price.
have you read the name on the side of the ship?
The Dream Puncher?
Yeah. So that means all of those competitors' dreams are about to be punched.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I took care.
Also, talk to the shopkeep at Everything.
Something magic.
Everything
something
magic?
Yeah. Everything. Something's magic. Yeah.
Everything.
Everything
something.
magic.
He's
Yeah. Talk to him.
eclectic and he's weird.
No,
Yeah, but I
he's
think
gonna
we've got
buy.
him
He's gonna buy some
ready
pickles.
to sign on to be a Black Diamond distributor.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
We're
he's
gonna-
gonna sell
Good.
We're gonna set
Sell
it up
for us?
like a 3-dimensional triangle,
A pyramid.
a pyramid. That thing.
Yeah, that.
Okay. We
Sounds
can
dangerous.
just I'll take care of the logistics from there, but we're going in the correct direction.
That's what I want to hear.
Wow.
I knew getting into business with Brainstorm would be a great idea.
So what's our just real quick? What's our projection on the first bushels coming in? Like, when do we expect those to be ready to start brining?
He started growing last week, so
Okay, all right. Didn't know if you
Give
had
it-
any available. We could go ahead and start.
give it
Getting
about a
into-
month so that we can get a sufficient amount to do, like, we don't want to do little batches just yet. You don't want to do those little limited edition batches
No.
just yet. We get the big ones out. We see what people like, they don't
Yeah.
like.
We need to get a
Big
couple of.
release,
I think
huge
we need to get-
party,
we need to get a
minor
couple-
illusions everywhere.
We need to get a
You know
couple
what?
of carts that like have
gotta
our
raise your
logo on
game
it,
to the
and
top.
they want to pull
Yeah.
them. Have someone that's selling them for us. Like they have their cart to push around. Yeah.
You know what pickles go really well with?
Sandwiches.
I'm listening.
Sandwiches. We got to get in touch with the fucking sandwich guy. Pickle
Ooh.
spears.
Oh, yeah, talk to them
The
about
sloppy
a-
sandwich, the
a
sloppy sandwich,
distributor,
Yeah.
a distributor partnership. Like, maybe we can be the official pickle of the sloppy sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Get a bonus pickle with your sandwich.
So
Hashtag
Add on to the
goals.
experience.
We could
Give
call
them
it.
the
We could call.
pickles
Maybe
for
we could
free.
call it like something like the Saal special.
the projected quarter one starting income is projected at about 3 million. And then hold on a second.
I feel like that's really high.
Listen for a second.
Pickle carts everywhere.
We need to then take
Like
at least
Starbucks.
75% of that and invest into buildings, machinery, and stuff. You gotta spend money to make money.
How much is the king?
But then,
how much is the king gonna tax us for this?
How much is he skimming off the top? Like, where does he end up on that pyramid?
Yeah, for the infrastructure.
Yeah.
Do you plan on using his likeness?
No, he
No?
takes it for the infrastructure. He pays
Are
for
we
the
allowed to?
roads and
That's when he charges, is when you use his name or his likeness.
I guess that's
talk
right.
about some we could talk about some like celebrity endorsement.
What about
deals,
his
but-
family's
I
likeness?
assume this is referring to the king's larder.
Yeah,
You guys are. That's because it's called the king's larder. It references him. If it was a different king, it would still be the same thing.
I thought it was just like a last name.
No.
Guess not. Like King, the last name.
I thought it was just like a hypothetical king. Like it's just a king.
You guys
it's not
are silly.
It's not. That doesn't mean the king. Like
Yeah,
is
could
he
be
like
any king.
yeah?
The king
any
doesn't.
king.
But it's that king.
Right,
Here's
apparently.
the thing.
The
About,
King.
here's the thing about the king is he doesn't actually get paid.
What if they change it from
Rip
the
off.
to a? Then it's not the king. It's a king's.
That doesn't have the same pool though, you know.
God damn it.
But
So
but you
some
saved the
kings-
25% in taxes for infrastructure.
You realize the king actually has no money. Like
I'm not.
I don't know. He just fucking gave us some money.
that's from taxes.
That's city
Pay
fund.
the people to defend and do things that need to be done.
It was
Yeah,
that money we lost at the king's larder.
So if you think about it, the first pyramid thing that we jumped into is paying us to fund our other pyramid thing.
Listen,
Wow.
what you guys
It's like
do
a
is your
series of
money is
smaller
yours, not ours.
pyramid.
All right. I've
Some
told
sort
you
of
what I had. Is there anything that you need from me aside from the mucus?
One more question about the pickle thing.
Yeah.
One more question about that. You said it's about like 3 million, right? And so after that, we got to invest 75% of it, which is still a lot
Into
of.
buildings, materials.
It still leaves us with like what's that like 750,000?
750.
Yeah, so like that's pretty good, but think about it. After what, like another month or two, we'll be bringing in more than like so another 3 million per building we buy.
No.
Okay,
That's the company as a whole. 3
So then-
million.
well, that's what I'm saying. After we expand, how much is our
Well,
investment going to turn
You're
into?
only borrowing the buildings that you're using right now.
Okay,
You're not paying on those.
That's
I
fine.
front the bill for that.
oh, we did give you a lot of gold.
Yes. You did
Um,
not give me enough.
So, but what I'm saying is like in the overall thing, once we have the buildings that we own, what's the?
You will never have to worry about money if the business is successful.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
I would just
Yeah.
like to point out that even if you have money, don't become an asshole.
That's inevitable.
Always been an asshole, so we
I
don't
would
have
say
to
you're
worry
assuming
about
we're
that.
not already. Frankly.
Don't become a douchebag. You can still be an asshole, but not be a douchebag.
How about a douche canoe?
Why would you even put a douche in a canoe?
So you can
Or
get
a
across the
canoe in
water.
Just use the douche.
I don't think
Whoa.
it'd fit.
Okay then.
So,
So where we headed, guys?
Illuminating.
back to my question. Is there anything else that you need aside from the mucus, which I can go get like in 10, 15 minutes?
Nope, that's all I need. Thank
How
you.
much do you need?
You know, it didn't really specify. So
You
as
want
much
like a
as you can
gallon
give
or
me-
2 gallons?
Oh, gross.
I mean, could I just have some on hand in case we need
I
it?
could get you
Why
like
not?
a fish tank full or something.
Go get
I
a tub.
really don't want a fish tank full of mucus. Thank you.
Why not?
I was
Hey.
thinking like a jar.
It's very
Maybe it's good on
rejuvenating the
toast.
Skin, like you just rub it in.
No.
It's nice.
No.
It leaves you
No.
a good glisten.
God
Can you get
damn
me a
it.
little jar? Like a little, for,
I'll get you a little. You want like a
Under
little
the eyes?
tropical jar? So you
Yeah,
can-
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God.
Little travel size.
I'm
for
sure
our
it has
ship.
a smell. It has to have a smell though. That's why I'm nervous.
Smells kind of like a armpit mixed with a foot.
Perfect.
But you throw like a little jasmine or some lilac in there, or some lavender. Then it smells like an armpit with a foot and lavender.
Sold. I'm in.
All right, so topical jar for you
All right.
and a gallon
What the
bucket
fuck?
for you.
Why? I don't want a gallon bucket. I want
you're getting a gallon bucket.
Closes. God damn it. That's disgusting.
I mean, pickles come in buckets. I got plenty.
That's weird that you went there. Talking about pickles.
How are you gonna transport the amount of pickles that you want to transport? Barrels or buckets? Fuck it, I'm getting you a barrel of the mucus. I'll see you in a little
Good,
bit.
at least it'll close.
We don't want to take that much with us, right? We don't need to have I really hope we don't need a barrel of it.
All right. Is he leaving? Did he leave?
He gets up to leave.
Okay. All right. hey,
Anything
thank
else?
you.
Like last call. Anybody else want some skin shiner glisten medicine?
Ew.
No,
So
you know
gross.
what? Good work out there, Brainstorm. You're doing a great job.
Doing a hell of a
I
job.
know that's literally all I do is my job. So
Should
My
take
wife-
a vacation sometime.
my wife hates that I work all the time.
You have a wife?
I didn't know
Yeah,
you
her
were
name
married.
Her name is Sandy.
Mrs.
Sandy?
Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Well, send Mrs. Brainstorm our regards. I think we probably have some stuff to discuss without
Send
anyone
her our
else hearing it.
regards.
My regards. I don't know.
I mean-
can't speak for you
Oh,
guys.
I
You're
know,
right.
I always thought-
You guys, you like, she practically was like, oh, make sure they come over sometime for some sandwiches and I'll make them some
Aw.
applesauce.
I love applesauce.
She loves cooking.
Are we leaving now?
She cooks the applesauce?
Yeah, she cooks the applesauce.
Oh, that's great.
Wait, you heat up the applesauce. Well,
What?
anyway.
She has a kitchen.
Tell her we said hi.
Guy.
I think Ironhide has a question. Brainstorm.
I do.
What's your question?
That's a freestanding invitation for
Oh, that
anyone
was
on
a-
this boat.
That was a bad idea, Brainstorm.
One, number two, are we leaving now? Because I could really go for some applesauce. Because that
I mean,
that-
I can bring a jar of applesauce back with me. I'm going to
I
get the
would
stuff now.
really love. Could I have a gallon bucket of applesauce?
Sure.
Awesome.
I mean, she sells applesauce, like called Sandy sauce, like non-alcoholic applesauce, alcoholic applesauce, like.
Does she have
got
any
it.
cider?
Like
No,
applesauce with
she-
bourbon?
She specifically only does applesauce. She does one thing, and she does it
Don't
really
tell me that
good.
doesn't sound delicious. Sounds amazing.
But I mean, you have apples. Why wouldn't you try to do different things? I have cows. I make cheese and milk and all those type of things.
But
She just wants to do applesauce.
you do those like multiple things, and you can only do them to an extent. You focus on one thing, you do it really good.
What the hell are we
Well,
talking about?
technically, I am focusing on one thing, and it's the tea. So yeah, that's where it all comes from. But yes, I would love
applesauce for
some applesauce.
you. Brain goo for you.
25
Gallon
pound
bucket of
brain
applesauce.
goo, gallon of
Oh,
apple.
would you stop trying
Two
to up
typical
the amount of
canisters of
goo?
mucus. What?
Newton, could
What?
you label the mucus and the applesauce? I do not want to get the wrong thing.
Oh God, yes. Don't worry.
Thank
I'll
you.
take care of that.
I appreciate it.
Right? Could you imagine eating something that smells like an armpit and a foot?
And lavender. I personally
tastes
put
good.
lavender. I don't have a nose. I can't smell anything anyway. All right. I've had enough of this. Someday you're going to tell me that secret. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Is that a threat?
Oh my god.
That sounded vaguely
know-
threatening.
It did.
He
It
gets
sounds
up
vaguely threatening.
and he gathers himself and he puts his like hat on and he leaves.
Kind of
Yeah,
hats you wear.
this whole time?
It's like a
I knew it.
It's a bowler
He's
hat?
got a
Yeah.
monocle and a bowler hat.
He does not
It's
have
the
a
whole thing.
monocle.
I was definitely
You told
picturing
me
like
you
a
did.
tinfoil cap.
He dresses like an old Western like rich man. Like he has the not a tuxedo, but the coat has tails and he has like the pinstripe pants.
He's a fucking oil tycoon. I get it.
Does he
Yes.
have
All
a?
right.
Does he have like a
He
cane?
looks like
Absolutely.
he looks like Neil Patrick Harris's character in A Million Ways to Die in the West.
But he's a squid.
DD's never seen
Yeah.
that.
I've never seen it,
he
but I
had-
get it. I get the core concept.
If he had testicles, he'd have a mustache.
Wow,
But he's not a jerk. He's your friend.
he's a whole mood.
I don't know. The way he just said, "You're gonna tell me that secret," might be a little bit of a jerk.
I don't know.
Wet
That was
squelching.
Little creepy.
scary.
I'm gonna wake up one morning, he's just gonna be.
Later, minute, hey, let me
I found out that secret.
let me slip you a tentacle.
Oh,
Just
You
gonna
go to
draw
his
a little
house and he's
hole
gonna
right here.
fucking roofie us through his wife's applesauce.
So, all right. So everybody is in there now. Newton is gone.
Yes,
We already
Margaret
run
was-
ads.
that was a trip.
Is there anyone
Yeah,
else
as
in
of
there?
Argon.
Okay.
I'm going to go around the room and punch the air, looking for invisible people again.
Well, we're in the cafeterias, so if we're gonna talk about anything private, we should probably move to a more private area.
If you're walking around punching the room, I go, don't step on the sandwich.
I want that for
Roll me
later.
Percentage dice.
Ah,
Who, her?
Clementine. Yeah.
Percentage dice.
percentage dice. Oh shit!
Not on the sandwich.
Or is it to
Can she-
hit something?
Can she have?
Yeah,
Can it
you'll
be a
lift it.
lower? Can it be like a better chance for her to not step on it because I said something?
Choose higher or lower. Kevin.
Higher,
Choose- okay.
always higher.
Exclamation joke.
56.
All right. She misses the sandwich.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I pointed out so she doesn't. It's
Oh,
not far.
that's
It's not
right.
far. It's not far for me because I can't throw.
Because it was like a baby threw it off of a fucking table. It's like,
I was like, and it still lands there.
it lands literally right next to you. Okay.
Okay, but apparently we're going somewhere else, so I did that for no reason.
I pick up my sandwich.
It's a drunk one.
Thank you. I just walk
I have
away
another
towards
present for you.
the
Captain, would
door.
you like me to go back to my post so that I don't overhear.
Sure.
I almost just did it as
Yeah,
Newton.
that's Marguerite.
Yeah.
Yes. No, go ahead. Yeah, that's fine.
Thank
Yes,
you.
that's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, do what you need to do.
I pull out a veggie sandwich and I hand it to Marguerite.
She looks incredibly happy because she's never had one. And she takes it to her pedestal and she sits and eats.
I'd say to the group, I think we could go in my room.
Yes, please.
Okay. And
Wow. You aggressively nodded.
I
Yeah.
head
I've
towards
never
the
been in that
door.
room.
I follow.
Same.
Ditto.
I pull out the giant pot.
Wait, did somebody grab the sandwich?
I grabbed my sandwich.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I'm holding it
Making sure.
as I walk to my room.
So after a few minutes, you all make it into Malcolm's captain's quarters. It's a little bit bigger than most of your rooms, but with the 5 of you in there, it is pretty not cramped, but it is not the greatest.
Snug.
Put my hands up in the air and I'm just holding the pot, so I don't touch anything and break it.
What are you doing?
I break things when I touch them.
Okay, but why do you have a pot?
This is a gift from Malcolm.
All right. Well, how about I tell you about my day. So I went to the deep library.
How deep is it?
Pretty deep, man. It was like a 2-hour. It was like a 2-hour elevator ride. It was like really
it was
long.
a 4-hour elevator ride
I was
down.
stuck in a box for 4 hours.
You were stuck in a box for 8 hours.
Four
Because
hours.
someone
Wow.
did not push the fast button.
Apparently, there's a fast button. Now we know.
More important part of the day, though.
Anyways, I was there, and
I'm so jealous.
well, I put a bunch of like spell books like aside for you, so we can go back and you can get them. I tried to check like copy them, but they were like, no, you can't do that
Sounds amazing.
because I don't know how to do that. But then when I was there, our mutual friend showed up. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Newton.
No.
Oh.
And this one is more dragony.
Jeff.
So, yeah, I know who it is. You don't need to stop.
Shard guy.
Pilk.
Anyways, and he kind of like pointed me. No, stop it. No, and he kind of pointed me in a direction to like a book that gave me like a thing to melt or destroy metal from like unknown worlds, I guess.
Okay.
That's what I need the mucus. That's what I need the mucus for.
Oh. Okay. What else do you need?
That's a question.
3 bulbs from corpse flower. 2
Okay,
tentacles of a death kiss. What the hell is that? That sounds creepy. Tentacles from
terrible.
a death kiss.
Sounds fucking
Whoa.
terrible.
And then 6 tongues of a frog hemoth. So
Nope.
6
I know
separate
what
frog
that one.
hemoths.
I've heard of that one. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Do you know what a
6
corpse
of them.
flower is? I'm asking the DM. No,
Oh,
I can't make a check or
damn
anything.
thing of
So-
those.
And then there's like a recipe.
The only reason why I know what a froghemoth is because they put behemoth with a frog.
Right? Right? You know, it's a
Yeah, that sounds
giant ass
terrifying.
frog.
So that-
What's a death? So death kiss sounds terrifying.
It's the fact that it says tentacles from a death kiss. Because, like, oh, okay, that's a creepy name, but it also fucking has tentacles. Awesome.
Did you find anywhere where these animals are known to be?
Sure, it's not just like
No,
mutant
'cause-
tentacles.
I don't know. I
Like he
spent
kind
a
of gives a
long
death
time
kiss,
down
you know?
there. I spent a long time down there, and I didn't really have time. So I figured we could go back when you get you could get those spells.
You want
and
to go?
then,
Do you want to go in the morning?
yeah, we can.
Okay.
Because now I know about the fast button, so it won't take as much time.
Can I send Newton a message? I look at Malcolm.
What?
The death kiss.
Why? We're just gonna go to the library and get the information tomorrow.
But Newton's got tentacles and that has tentacles. He might know what a death kiss is.
No, it might not be the same thing though. Fucking squids have tentacles. Octopuses have tentacles.
I would
Not the
say-
same as Newton.
I would certainly ask him about him, though. He would be the person who would know because they are.
Why don't we see what we can find out, and if we can't find out anything out about it, let's ask him about it. But
Do you think the
seriously,
library
the
has
less
like,
we rope more people in, the better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
think
exactly.
the library has like an animal section? Could we just look some of those things up, find out more info?
That's
All
what
right,
I.
so
That's what I think we should
here's-
do tomorrow.
Here's the other thing. The library is fucking huge. It's huge. It's insane. I could have spent the whole week there, honestly. But yeah. It's
Should we all go and look?
You can
It's
see.
slightly
You can see
intimidating.
Malcolm's like physically shaking as she's talking about how big the library is.
I kind of want to see it now.
This library is very girthy. No, I'm kidding. That's weird.
Well, that piques
Tell-
my interest.
Tell me,
I'm
more,
going.
tell me, please tell me more about this library.
So, Malcolm's getting a little girthy thinking about
Use girthy at least 3 more times.
I've been girthy this whole conversation. All right. So, anyone else have anything else they want to talk about? We have the whole group here.
Yeah, where are we going? Where are we going next?
Yeah, we need to figure out where we're going next. We need to make a group decision and
All right.
and be ready for that after the library.
Sal, I appreciate you so much, Sal. It seemed like you've really like put your foot forward to really put the party in very gung ho about doing stuff, and I appreciate that. But Ironhide really has questions a lot, so I'm just gonna let Ironhide ask me what the question is.
Well, first of all, I would kind of like to go to Pelteric.
Why?
Which place is that one?
The place with the giant undead snake.
Oh, yeah, I
Why?
agree with that.
But
'Cause
why-
we know that we definitely know that there's a piece of a blade there because of the fact that this fucking thing is suddenly active. Like that screams corruption to me.
Do we have any
Right,
contacts
so-
there?
No,
Do we have anyone that would have our back there?
I mean, there's the
Yeah, the
queen,
matriarch.
but we don't know her.
We could ask for an
Yeah, we don't-
audience.
I mean, that would be the one. That would be the thing that I would do first if we went there, because we would need backup, because I don't think we don't know the area. We would need a guide, and that's the place with the big thing, and we need to figure
Giant.
out. We're gonna have to get
Undead
like
snake.
allies there and figure out, because we're gonna need guides. We're gonna have to figure out a place to stay.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does the king, like, all of these places, do we have, like, contacts there? Like, can we just get Marguerite in touch with somebody there and, like, see what their situation is?
I think
We
some
haven't
of
we
them
haven't
do.
asked the right people yet. I don't think so. That's a good
Can we
question.
isn't Marguerite, like, eating a sandwich right over there? Can we
You'd
just
have to
go
go
ask
up and
her?
talk to her. I can press the button. Ready, Duke? I'm gonna press the button. You talk to her. Ready? 3, 2,
Hey, Marguerite.
dip.
should probably wait until after the
Miss you too.
Oh, sorry,
Shoot.
Adam. What can I do for you?
Do you have any contacts in Pelteric?
No,
Pelteric? Oh, alright.
I
That's it.
I can contact people that I've met or that contact me, which
Okay.
works the same way. So only
Could
I just
you-
wasn't sure
could you
if, like,
contact- Could
the
you
king
contact
had
the king?
contacts out there.
Yeah. Could you contact
Yes.
the king and see if he knows anyone?
Like, I assume the king knows the queen there, right?
the queen where?
In Pelteric.
The matriarch?
Yeah, that.
That's the one.
I gotta write that down
I
I
can-
don't get killed immediately for not saying that.
I can
I have it
talk.
written down as queen.
Yeah, don't say
I-
queen.
I can talk to him and see about it, but I don't know what their nation's like protocols are for like just contacting out of the blue.
Yeah, that's what we want to find out, if he might know that.
Mm.
Could you ask for
It's
another
like-
audience with the king?
If we go there and there's a giant zombie dragon snake trying to fuck us, and then on top of that,
Right.
the native people are also trying to fuck us because we just show up and start running rampant.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think that's going to be a very good time.
I can tell you that the native people are actually quite friendly.
Have
Oh,
you
great.
met us though?
Fair.
I'm pretty friendly. What's that supposed to mean?
You're not wrong. You are friendly, but you ask a lot of questions.
I don't know a lot
You're
of things.
slightly off-putting.
Oh.
It's off-putting sometimes.
We're annoying.
Thank you. I didn't want to
As
say
a group, not just you. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
mean just
Yeah.
Oh,
you.
yeah, I said
It's all
we.
of us
I said
together,
we
yeah.
are.
It's
Yeah,
a,
when
it's
we.
a collective of
Yeah.
annoying. Yeah.
It
It's,
kind of
it's
just
like the
sp-
royal
it's-
we.
It spreads. It's like a wave at the ocean. It just like it hits the sand and just continues going.
Oh, sorry, I was in that for a minute.
Why'd you have to use a beef analogy, Malcolm? You lost him. Gone.
That's the only stuff he knows.
So,
How's your
if I-
sandwich?
And a sandwich.
Oh, it's great. I
It's
love.
cows.
I
Oh,
want
you're
to
talking to me?
finish it.
Ironhide thought you'd really like it.
It was really good.
Bloop bloop.
From what? Oh.
That was
Let's get back to
All right.
business.
You just hung up on Marguerite.
Yep. Talk about
Is
sandwiches.
she calling the king, or like did we
I can call the
resolve
king.
that? Like just to
How far away are we from Marguerite?
like a
It's up a
2-minute
floor.
walk. She's like up
Oh.
a floor and down a hall.
I was just wondering if I yelled like as loud as I could, like "Sorry, Marguerite," like if she would hear.
Possible.
Possibly.
I try.
can I like give
Malcolm
him
covers his
thaumaturgy
ears.
for a minute?
You could.
So you
I
can-
will allow it. So how that's gonna work is he has to touch you and think about what he wants to say, and it comes out of your mouth in your voice.
That's creepy.
I'm not prepared to say that. All right.
All I'm trying to say is sorry, man.
So you yell at the top of your lungs whatever it is you were saying.
Just sorry, Marguerite. That she
You
got hung
don't-
up on.
You don't
Okay.
hear anything back. She did not hear you.
That's a bummer.
She rolled a 3. um
So,
go ahead.
is she gonna talk to the king, or
Well, we're not leaving tonight, so like we can have time to like decide where we want to go still. So but we need to find out this information, and maybe we do this for every place. Maybe we narrow it down to 2 places that we want to go to, and then see which one we have a better chance of finding information from / having allies, guides, / places to stay.
well,
What do you think?
if it's in I agree. My 2 options that I would like to put my horns in for.
Uh,
Sorry. This is a good pun. I thought of it. Took a good 5 minutes.
Wow.
I would like to first. Pelteric is a pressing matter that needs to be taken care of, and I know that as much as I really, 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 really want to go with your option, Duke, and get our goddamn table, I think this fallen stupid tree thing, whatever, this burning forest or whatever it's called, is an issue, and I think we need to.
I mean, it sounds like they're kind of like
Yeah.
everywhere, though.
The utterly ugly, terrifying tieflings or whatever they're called. Yeah. We should go to Kalbarasha.
So
And
I'm perfectly fine with us like going there and like seeing what we're up against. My only concern is I don't know that we're ready for a giant undead snake thing.
Well, that's the other reason I wanted to go to Rovast to feel like fucking fart the blight.
Right.
Doesn't sound that bad.
Easy
So-
XP.
As
Like-
opposed to two dickhead
It's short for experience.
tieflings and giant undead dragon snake.
we've been milestone leveling.
I
Right? So-
Who knows?
I blew up
I feel
like a day ago. Like I was
Hey,
It was like 4
To be
days
fair.
ago.
also,
I might be over exaggerating, but
You also like blew a guy's arm off, which is pretty cool.
that was cool. But like I also blew my face off.
in mine.
You're not dead.
Next time you know better.
I was for
I-
a split second.
I know multiple of us have been incapacitated multiple times in the last
Yes.
month.
Yeah.
Yes, and so like going up against like this humongous undead gigantic dragon snake is kind of frightening.
I will say, going forward is maybe just a rule of thumb. If a guy's wearing 2 bracelets and one randomly blows his fucking arm off, you probably shouldn't stab the other one.
I wasn't
You make
trying
it,
to like I wasn't trying to like make it explode. I was trying to like slice the bracelet off to have it.
I'm just saying, you know.
I mean, honestly, that was like a pretty like athletic move I made. I like jumped and like had the knife out.
Yeah, no, I mean, I liked it. I'm just, yeah.
It was almost cinematic.
I feel like you can't do that and then complain that you got blown up, is all I'm saying.
We learned something. It's fine.
Yeah, but I
you
mean,
learn something new every day.
I'm just saying that like we all almost died multiple times throughout the last month.
True.
It's gonna
Maybe-
happen a bunch more.
Maybe yeah, but maybe not taking on like a dragon snake is the best idea. I don't know if we have to fight it or not, but like
I mean,
that's
we're not the stealthiest
it's a
bunch.
threat. It's a threat.
Speak for yourself.
Well, the way I look at it is this. If we go to Peltoric, there's a very high chance
Royal wheat.
out of nowhere that shard is.
Okay, so
If we
I have
go
to ask you a question.
If we go to Kalbarasha, one of those idiots will know something. And if we get Newton or Fig Newtons to snack on, that's more information.
So no, here. Well, yes, but I think there's something going on with you and Peltoric. What is? There's an underlying something there. What is it?
It's an active undead giant snake who's usually docile, and now it is very angry. And after we have seen a giant, fearsome black dragon in the same predicament and found a piece of this shard of a sword that could potentially destroy the world, I have a strong hunch there's another piece there.
Well, obviously
why.
there is. We know there's one
yeah,
there.
we
but
get that,
that's
but
not
like,
the argument.
there's
right now.
something
That's not the
else.
question.
I really feel like there's something else about Peltoric that you're not telling
No,
us.
I think it's urgency because if we figured that out, somebody else looking for those pieces probably fucking figured it out too. And so we'd rather get there and take care of it
Well,
and
like,
get it.
I'm all for going and scouting. I'm just saying, like, let's not like go in guns blazing or anything.
basically, whether we go there or they show up, whoever gets there first is gonna have to deal with a big old fuck off.
That's where I'm. That's
So,
where my
like,
head's at.
Not necessarily though. I mean, we may not have to deal with it at all. It's just
Maybe.
there. Unless it ate it. Oh my god, what if it ate the piece? Oh god.
Maybe easy to get, it's undead.
Oh.
Now you're just making
no.
more into it. Now you're just giving them more reasons.
And then you
I
might
was
need
thinking
that.
about it.
Might need that gallon of mucus. Just slide right in.
Oh god. No. It's not a gallon anymore. He's like, let me get you your 25-pound barrel. Oh, Jesus.
of mucus.
Shit. I still think we should go there too. That's my reasoning. If we figured it out, somebody else looking for those pieces.
It's not that we figured it out; it's that I figured.
Here, so
no, I
okay.
also figured it
Well,
out.
You're
Okay.
a lot smarter than me, though, Clementine.
Are you? Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were like.
Now
I thought
you
were
understand.
saying,
So-
I figured it out.
You're smart. I'm not.
He's saying we're not the only ones who know.
but here's another thing. Peltork isn't on one of the cities right now that is important to the king. Newton told us the 3 cities that the king is has importance to with the fallen oak in it, and Peltork wasn't one of them.
What were they again?
They were
Kalbarasha.
Kalbarasha and Janjit, which we just finished, and Terethian.
What was the thing at Terethian again? I forget.
Harethian and
It's Tyrannus who just got rescued, so that place is pretty much good, right?
Janjit are cleared.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
But no one said
Basically,
anything
it's
about
just
We have to talk to.
Kalbarasha.
We got to go see if we can talk to Herethian about
Haranas.
Harinus. Sorry.
Yeah. I think we should definitely, before we go anywhere, maybe tomorrow we can split up. You guys go to the deep library. Maybe I can go talk to Haranus, get an idea of what they know.
I think that would be a good plan for the day.
I mean, basically, like 2 out of the 3 places the king cares about are taken care of. You
But
know,
if they didn't find anything, any necrotic growth or death / whatever it was, then we don't have to even think about going there, I think.
I do have basically written down that Kalbarasha has magic items as well, so I don't know if we could find anything that would help against the undead.
And that's smart too. We just got paid some good money.
I don't really know jack shit about magic items. Yeah.
Well, the hard part is if we
Or
go to
then you have me
Kalbarasha,
go with you for magic items.
the twins are there,
Right.
so
Right.
it might.
Yeah, we're taking on 2. I still think the 2 twins would be easier to take on than a giant undead worm. Just
Yeah.
from
I'm not we're not taking on the undead worm. That's the thing. It's
we don't know
usually-
that.
But
I just don't think we have
In-
a good chance of sneaking around it.
in
It's like, well,
Peltoric, we're taking on the entire continent or country, whatever it is. We're taking on the whole district, because we don't know anyone, we don't know anything about it.
Sounds fun.
We're not. You're making it sound like we're gonna have to fight everyone.
No, what I'm saying is when we went to Janjit, we had the Duchess and the whole army in rebellion or whatever it was. We
We
didn't
knew what we were getting into.
right, and that's what I'm
We haven't even asked
saying.
about it.
I mean, why don't we see if
So we shelf this
Marguerite
for the
can
night.
talk to the king, see if he's sent any envoys out there to see what the situation is, or if it's something that we can walk into without being attacked immediately as we come into port, and then
Maybe we can
go about our business and make the decision once we have more information about Peltoric.
Maybe we can set up an appointment with the king to talk to him again about all this stuff. Or we can maybe try to set something up for, if you're going to go talk to Harinus, and you might as well stop and talk to the king too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we're going to be in the deep library all
We can do
day, might as well kind of try to knock a bunch of stuff off the list as fast as possible so we can get out back on the ship back to where we need to go.
Yeah.
Well, my guess is that the king is going to have contacts there regardless, so that could be another avenue to get
Right.
there.
I agree. I just think it's so unknown. We have more of an idea of what's going on in Kalbarasha, I think, than we do in Peltoric. But
I guess I'm just worried we'll miss our shot.
I
with
get
what's
that.
there if we don't act now. That's where my head's at. I'm worried because, like
I
he
feel
said,
like
figured it out.
we're not gonna get every piece. I mean, we're gonna have to engage at some point because they're gonna beat us to some of them.
Yeah, and I
was
feel
gonna
like
say,
as
they
a
need to-
general rule, they've got a jump start on us in most places.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like they need to reform all the pieces, right? And we already have one, so as long as we
We have 3.
Well, we don't
Yeah.
have. We have
Well.
one.
Right, but technically we have 3.
There are 3. There are 3 that they can't acquire
The
without
thing is-
getting other.
If we can make this goo or whatever it is, your recipe,
Well, because that's the other thing is
all
there.
we have to do is destroy one. And then
right.
you
That's
can't
what I'm
make
saying.
Yeah.
it, right?
So we have one already. We could
Yeah.
just fucking.
Break it.
We'll research
I
that
don't
at the
know.
deep library.
And that might
Find out where
that
we
might
can find
sway.
those ingredients.
Yeah, that might sway where we need to go.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
his
'cause
face.
what if
Finally,
Mischievous.
they're falling into my plan. He finally feels like a DM. I figured them out.
Wow.
All right, cool. So we got a lot to do tomorrow.
The first time I've seen him like smile so happy about his
Yeah,
work.
I know.
All right, that's what I think we just wait till the morning, figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we retire until tomorrow night. We come back here at the end of the day.
Sounds good to me.
Let's go get dinner.
You just had sandwiches.
I didn't get my dinner for being on the ship, though.
You
Skip dinner.
hear
I
like
was told the ship was not restocked.
you hear like from down the hallway. Oh my god, this sandwich is so good. It's Marguerite.
Sorry,
Oh,
Marguerite.
okay.
Huh?
She's like outside the door now.
Just chewing loudly at the door.
Ah,
I
shut
opened
up.
I opened the door to go to dinner at the mess hall.
There's no one there.
I make my own
That
dinner
is
at the
hot.
mess hall.
There's no food.
There's
It hasn't been
Whatever,
restocked.
They're not-
whatever,
they're
whatever,
not restocked yet.
whatever is like left over, I make with. I do
There's,
the,
like,
I
and-
smoked a lot of weed, and I have Cheetos, mac and cheese, and an egg. We're making it all, mixing it together, and let's go.
You find like crispy onions and
Done. Put them in.
That's about it.
I eat a handful of
So,
them.
okay.
Ew.
So I was just
Nothing
gonna
wrong
say,
with that.
above table.
Yeah.
As a player, I would love to resolve this decision tonight before
Yes.
the session ends. So, can we?
Yep.
If you guys want to specifically roleplay something, go ahead. But I would love to just montage to tomorrow morning, get this stuff knocked out.
I would like to cast a spell.
Okay.
I would like to cast sending and send a message to Sir Your Majesty the King.
I'm going to meet with him in the morning.
And I would like to request a formal audience with him. Dear Mr. Your Majesty.
So disappointed.
I would like to request an audience with you tomorrow at noon time.
That's one word.
He's
2
telling.
words,
He's telling him.
if possible. I'll bring a sandwich. Ironhide.
I'm going with you to that.
Are you saying this stuff out loud, or is this happening in your head?
Nope. This happens in my head.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, Sal keeps replying. All right. That's all.
Well, I go to Marguerite and ask her to send a message to the king, like, "Hey, can you set me up a meeting around 11 a.m.?"
So you just hear
I don't know if he has two-way sending.
you just hear acceptable. That's all you hear. But it's
Got a
not
meeting?
him.
Oh.
is another
Whoa.
person. He has a magical receptionist.
I was gonna say fucking his admin.
Baller.
He's got a secretary. That's cool.
So we do too.
Now I've got a meeting tomorrow at the King.
Oh, that's what
Noontime.
you do.
All right, I'll cancel mine. Marguerite, can you cancel my meeting with the king, please?
She's like just eating her sandwich.
We've got a receptionist.
That's what we have one too. Yeah.
What the fuck
She's
do you want
eating her
from
sandwich. Malcolm's just fucking chowing down on onions.
Yeah. I already ate my sandwich.
Gross. All right.
And I go to bed.
Right, I'm done. I'm going to bed.
Good
night.
Who goes to bed? What are you not going to bedders doing?
Duke, go ahead. Are you?
I just want a beer. So even if I just like wander to a pub, grab a beer, and then like take it back to my room, that's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
Malcolm,
charge
here's a
you-
not. Oh,
They charge you extra because you took their cup.
That's fine. I'll add it to my collection. How much?
A gold.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I walk up to Malcolm's door and I think about knocking, and I go.
You're so weird.
It's late.
That's growth.
That's
Not wrong.
rough.
Not wrong.
I like how not irritating someone is growth.
Short, tacit elephant John Carnage. What are these fucking URLs?
Gold Twitch.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So yeah,
Really
morning time
weird.
there, Mr. DM.
You all wake up. I was yawning. Fuck off.
Thank God.
You should have crowed like a rooster.
No. You all wake up in your rooms.
Yeah, crow now. Sorry.
Chanticleer.
Chanticleer.
What you guys do is up to you. You all wake up.
What time is it?
I go to
Breakfast.
Clementine's room, knock on the door. I've already I've been up for like 4 hours.
Wow.
I've just like once I went to bed, I just got up once I could. Like I couldn't stay in bed anymore. I went and got breakfast. I got it all set, ready to go. It's probably cold by now because I've had it for 2 hours. And I knock on her door. I knock on her door. Just been waiting for like 7 a.m. to hit, and I'm just like,
It's like,
Holy shit. You just got like super manic about it though. Like what the fuck?
Clementine, it's time to
Yep.
time to get up. It's 7 a.m. It's time to go to the deep library. They open in 30 minutes.
All right.
Gotta get in line so
I'm-
we can go down the elevator. I did a little research last night all about it, so I know all about the buttons and.
I don't think they have set hours.
Oh no, I read it on their on this, and I show her a little like manual I have.
It was on Google.
It was on my Google book.
All right.
Before you guys
So-
go, I would like to try to catch them if I can before they
well,
walk
you
out.
hear
in the hallway.
this. You're all
I'm in the
I
hall.
hear
Yeah,
them out
I'm in the
there.
hallway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I popped my head out like, hey,
Woo.
before you guys go, Malcolm, do you happen to know Detect Thoughts?
No,
What?
No, okay. All right, never mind.
I know detect magic.
Yeah, not super helpful here. It's just gonna see if we could see if a memory may have been changed by probing a little deeper.
Oh, I
But
got.
we don't have it. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it. Go ahead. Y'all have fun.
As they're taking off, I'm gonna step out of my room and knock on. Hey, Saal. I don't detect thoughts, but if there's some magic that's affecting someone, I might be able to dispel it.
All right, we're going to a meeting later, so if you want to tag along, I'm gonna head over to Uranus. No. I don't know what Albert finds so funny over there. But
Hey,
he needs to
hey,
get back to
Albert,
cleaning.
this is serious.
Somebody wrote something
Go-
on the wall. And
Go
it
clean
says,
the
"Spicy
go clean the
pumpkin
latrines.
Pudding Lil Fam. What does that even mean?
Clean
Lit
that
fam.
graffiti off of there,
Oh, lit.
Albert.
Albert's gonna be on mucus duty later.
When someone spills the mucus bucket.
So, have Malcolm and Clementine left yet?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. As you're leaving, you notice 2 big barrels,
Chee
not labeled,
Oh, no!
but on top of one, you notice 2 small, like, topical salve jars.
Beautiful.
And it
I-
smells like gym feet.
I don't want anything to do with this, so I just walk by it. I look at Albert and I say, the one that smells like feet, like the most, put that one in Ironhide's room. That's his
God damn it.
applesauce. And I walk away.
That's so mean.
I thought applesauce smelled like apples, but okay.
I was hoping that Albert would be like, no, I'm not doing that, and does it the other way. Because he hates
He
me.
just puts it in your room.
I come back, my room just smells like feet. It looks like, oh.
So you take off. Clementine, you know where you're going, so you get there. And your
Yeah.
big orc friend is there.
Yeah.
I go, hello, sir. I'm ready to go to the deep library.
Oh, you ready to go?
Yes. Big
Okay,
smile.
well, just know button to go fast broke overnight.
What? What?
Me and Johnny got into play scrap and I smash button.
Why would you do that?
We hit each other in face real good. He
What?
ducked.
Why would you?
Okay, how long
Why?
did it take for me to get to where we are from the ship?
Probably like 15 minutes.
I look at Clementine and I say, it will take you like 5 minutes to run back to the ship, right?
No, I think it'll take like 15.
No. It takes 15 when you walk with me.
Oh.
I'm
oh,
very-
me, you're saying
I'm
me.
very sorry. Just you. It'll take you like 5 minutes.
Just me. Yeah, that's probably true.
Can you please go get Ironhide? This is like the one time that like I need him.
Why do you need him?
Cause he fixed things.
Oh.
He broke the figurine and fixed it, and then he
Wait,
broke
wait,
the
wait,
thing,
wait,
and then he fixed it, and then he broke the other thing, and he fixed. This thing is broken, and he fixed it. I can't do it.
Didn't he also say he breaks everything he touches recently?
I did. I sure did.
All right, I'll go get him. I guess.
just like I look at you like I'm like this is the last person I want you to call right now.
I'll get back to the ship quickly with Step of the Wind.
What time did you guys walk away?
Like
What time did you guys start?
7:15.
It's 7 a.m. Yeah.
Okay, we're still there.
Yeah, I figured you guys would still be. At the
If we haven't had breakfast, Ironhide isn't moving anywhere.
I went and like
It-
bought breakfast at
if it
like
was,
the
like,
market.
10:30,
Like
Sal's already on his
I came back with like food for Clementine. I'm just like, here's a sandwich, egg sandwich.
Hi, Clementine.
Welcome's-
I need you to fix a button, I guess.
What?
Can you come with me to fix a button?
Is it like broken in 2 pieces?
It's a button.
Is
and
it
it's
broken? So I take we're in the mess hall, right? I take a fork and I snap it in half,
Okay.
and then so if it's not broken like this, I can't fix it.
No,
I meant
it's broken exactly like that fork.
I have a meeting with the king shortly.
No,
Like,
you don't. It's like 7:30, and you said you have a fucking meeting at noon. It's not
It's,
shortly at all.
You've got some time.
You want to come to the fix a button?
Yes, this is what Malcolm asked for me to bring the rest of the team,
Not really.
not just you.
The rest of the party's like, I don't really want to do that.
I'm eating
What am I
breakfast
gonna
right now.
do? What am I
We
gonna
just-
do? After?
we just-
like.
Drop.
Just walk
Bit rate
back
again.
here.
Yeah, it did the same thing for me where it just
Yeah.
like flashed to refresh and it's fine again. So
Has my apple sauce gotten
we're back
delivered?
Yes,
Did I make an insight check?
but it wasn't labeled, so I wouldn't eat it because I don't know which one it is. I would put a pin in that, not a spoon.
This one makes stinks. Yeah, let's go fix a button.
Thank you.
Yeah, it just restarted.
The other
on my
barrel
Twitch.
is the other barrel on the outside of the ship still there?
Both barrels are not there anymore.
Fuck it. Albert. Hey, buddy.
No, let's go.
No.
Let's
You
go.
You don't see Albert.
I don't care. Let's
I know
go.
you don't care, but I did. That would be
Well,
the perfect breakfast.
Yeah,
But no, now I have
know
to go
what?
fix a
It's
button
got
for Malcolm. and
such
He doesn't
acidity.
even want the
It's
stupid
not a
potted
good
plant that I
breakfast.
got him. With magical sunflower.
what did you just
Aw.
I
say?
got a magical potted plant from a. I got a pot from a seed from a magical sunflower that I was gonna give to him, like grow like a little bonsai tree whenever he gets mad,
It's
which is often.
a really weird gift, but okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Sure. I start walking.
I feel like you don't know Malcolm at all.
No. He gets angry at wind.
Here's a plant. Magic guy.
He got mad at wind.
literally at wind doing its job.
Yep.
You think you're so tough, blowing stuff around there, mister? I'm the fucking
Oh,
wind. I'm
so
just.
Just to put it out there, he was very angry. He was very mean to that mailman for no reason, and I'm just kind of nice, and he gets mad at it.
Doesn't
He gets
believe
mad.
in the postal service. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a waste of taxpayer dollars. Just kidding.
Amen.
Malcolm doesn't even pay taxes. Or goes to the King's Road or whatever it is.
They should change it from
Wow.
the King's post office. They won't have to pay
Anyway.
taxes.
What's this big stupid building right here? Oh, it's the library.
The library's underground.
Well, there's the elevator's not, is it?
No.
Right. So I'm not going underground. I'm gonna fix the button and I'm gonna get out of that elevator.
Ironhide, Ironhide,
no.
look! I need you so bad right now, like so bad. Like, just fix the button, please.
I would love to, but hold on just a moment there, Malcolm. I have a gift for you. And I take out this very large pot. I have some dirt, hang on, and I pull that out of the bag and I just there. So Malcolm, I spoke to a lovely sunflower. He was quite nice, and I would like you to have this seed. And then I put it, and then I kind of bury it. I don't know what's gonna happen now, so enjoy. And then I fix the button and I walk out.
Like you cast mending.
Yeah,
Does the mending work?
probably not.
It works.
Yay! Bye, Malcolm.
Hold on, no, you need to take this back to the ship.
Nope.
We can't bring pots of sunflowers. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we can, but I don't think we should.
I don't want to.
I'm just gonna go walk around the town for a little bit because I don't have anything else to do.
Okay,
So
this is what we're talking about. Like, you can't just give random ass gifts and then walk away. Like, you could have done that at any time. Like, just fucking.
I was gonna
I'm
do it
so-
last night.
I'm so frustrated with you right now.
I've gotten the whole party.
All
All right, I'll go bring
while
it back.
you're holding the pot,
Oh yes.
you notice two little leaves go whoop.
Ah.
That seems weird.
I just planted that. That normally doesn't happen.
That never happens unless you're a druid.
Malcolm, are you a druid?
No, he's not a druid. Are you a druid?
My mom was not a druid.
He does
my dad was.
shapeshift a lot.
And then I take out the lucky rabbit's foot. Put it away.
What the fuck?
Dad,
That's fucking weird.
Hunter's got him.
What am I supposed to do with a plant?
Usually you give it sunlight and water.
But when... Hang on. There's holes in your dad rabbit foot theory. Because when you wild shape as a druid...
You turn back into a minotaur. Yeah. Think about that.
But it's a rabbit's foot.
Uh-huh, and then he had a rabbit.
Okay.
It wasn't his. Yeah,
I'm done.
It's not. That's not my dad, but it's my dad's rabbit. He had a pet. Lucky.
Okay, so your dad died and then you killed his rabbit for the foot?
No.
Oh, that's what it sounds
What the fuck is happening?
Anyways, I don't know. I got confused.
I take the potted plant.
Man, this is some really good breakfast, dude.
Really nice and quiet.
I back out once the potted plant is out of my hands. I grab Clementine's like shirt and I back up slowly into the elevator and I press the button.
Just picture it when you're trying to like
Thank
close
you.
the door really fast.
Then the door shuts and I press it.
Breaks it.
So the elevator starts going down. It feels faster than it did the other day, but it's not as fast as when you pushed it to come up.
Uh-oh.
So instead of it taking 4 hours, it takes 2 hours.
Ah. God damn it.
I walk back to the ship with my sunflower and me.
You know what? This elevator ride is way more awkward when someone else is here.
I feel like I just feel like Clementine and Malcolm would like sing funny songs, like different like
Literally,
goofy songs with each other the whole time. I just feel like they'd do something silly. It would be one of those montages where like they'd be like dancing together, and then they'd be like Malcolm would be on her shoulders and she'd be holding him up in the air. Like it would be one of those like things where it'd just be like flashes of them doing random things with each other for 2 hours.
So there are like benches in the elevator, like so you can sit down.
It's like a theme park.
Yeah, I feel like we
I
would
don't
have
know
some
all the
fun.
words. I'm just gonna keep on singing now. Ryan started the fire.
So you get back to the You get back to the ship. What are you doing?
Oh, hey, there you are, Ironhide.
Hey.
Do you come back to the cafeteria? I guess.
Yeah, but as I do, I'm eyeballing for barrels. Do I see any that look?
You walk by your room
Uh-huh.
and you
smells
notice
like
a
feet.
barrel. Nope.
Is there anything on top of that barrel?
Nope.
I open the barrel.
It is the most delicious smelling applesauce ever.
The potted plant goes on the bed. My face goes in the barrel. And I gulp as much as I can for a good 30 seconds. And I, like a raccoon in milk.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Does a 19 tickle your jollies?
So you pull up and out. You've taken like about a quarter of the barrel, like just siphoned it in to your body.
Does my face feel great?
Like fucking Kirby.
Yeah. You feel like, have you ever had alcohol before? Has your character ever had
No.
alcohol?
No.
So it's like a wine almost. Like you just start like getting red in the face, like, and you feel it. You feel it coming back up,
Oh no.
but you get it back down. You're like, ugh.
Okay.
And now you are drunk.
Nice.
Oh God, was this the alcoholic applesauce?
Yep.
Evidently.
Oh no! You didn't know that, huh?
My man just drank like 10 bottles worth of fucking booze.
Wasted.
Guy.
8 a.m. slop tart.
Anything
gotta meet
you
the
do
king.
for the rest of this day is at disadvantage.
Because I'm poisoned,
Yes.
technically.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stumble to mess hall.
Do I notice he's drunk?
You've
You
never
ever seen
seen
a
him drunk, so you don't know what it is.
One, I also
You-
just rolled a 6 perception. So, oh no, a 4 perception. So yeah, I think it's perfectly normal Ironhide behavior.
Yep.
I'm hungry.
All right, you guys ready to go talk to Haranis? Are you coming, Duke?
What's a Hyrannus?
Sure. Is he gonna be with the king, or are we like meeting him?
No, no, he's like sick at his house, like still
Oh.
recovering from everything.
Sick? Oh,
Well,
buddy.
I mean, he's recovered. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine, Sal. Thank you for. You know, that's the first time you've ever asked me a personal question. I boop him on the nose.
I don't feel like that's true, but
You know, that is and I start counting my fingers in the 7. Oh. You ever look at your hands for a little bit longer and not realize?
something's definitely not right here.
He seems fine.
I'm sure it's.
With your roll earlier, you think he's just being
Yeah.
playful.
Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing. All right, let's go.
I just had a good
Oh
sleep.
yeah,
you
let's
know?
go. I'm all about it. Let's get to getting while it's good.
Let's do it.
So
How high are you? Hi, how are you?
I lead the way to Haranis'
Yes.
house.
the three of you step off the ship.
Oh, all right. That was a big step.
And
We're good.
Sal, you realize you have no idea where you're supposed to go. To
I know where we're going, and I start walking.
I follow.
Yes. I go to the sandwich shop. I want a drunk sandwich
Okay.
so bad. So bad.
I rolled a nat 1 there. I definitely think maybe he's at the sandwich shop. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Horrendous lives here.
You're leaving so
Seen him all the
early
time.
that you get there before most of the
Hello.
line.
Oh.
So you're like 20th in line.
No, nice. I let out a big old fart.
But do we really have time for this right now?
Hold on, wait, and then applesauce farts.
Christ.
You have a child. Tell me how many people in that line fucking leave right now.
Not a lot leave because it's
It's
the
a sloppy
sandwiches are worth
sandwich.
the
It's worth
fortune.
I
it.
was,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah,
at least
right, it's
one
an
of them. It was
experience.
worth a try. It was worth a try. All right.
You definitely get a
you've
couple
eaten-
people doing the like.
You've eaten here
Genuinely
before.
don't
You
care
should
about
know.
the sandwich though.
The one thing you notice is that most of the people in the front of the line are like getting off night work. Like they look ragged, like they need to eat and go to bed.
Which ones don't look tired?
The people behind you.
Hey, you guys vampires? No.
You-
Oh, do you know any vampires?
Why don't you hold our place in line? I'm going to talk to Haranis. We'll come back. And
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
Okay.
You stay here,
Yeah.
hold our place in line. I'll go talk to Haranis.
No, I gotta make sure his brain's not broken, and if it is, I gotta fix it with the magic. Remember? You even said I should come. We were gonna tag
Yeah.
along, and then we are gonna go see the king.
Yeah.
You did.
All right.
Oh,
Let's
Hey,
do it.
Ironhide, do you have an instrument?
yeah, I do. Hang on. And I just start
Play
slapping
some
my
music
leg.
while we wait.
Then you hear someone on a lute like start playing with the melody. He's a little bit down low.
Even though it's not probably good.
Nope.
Can I use
Dude,
prestidigitation to kind of
about to
dampen
be.
the sound a little bit?
To what?
To kind of dampen the sound a little bit. I know I can't silence it, but can I at least like get a little
You hear
quieter?
a couple people, they were like really jamming. They were like, "Oh man,
Get a job.
someone's course killing down there."
Fucking hippies. All right, Horrendous.
Hippies, right? Holy shit.
We cut to the end of the first hour with our friends in the elevator.
Boom, 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 boom,
Have more in common than you'll ever know.
I love it. Fucking
Wow.
mark the shit out of that. Oh, gimme. Ah.
Clementine, are you happy with what is happening, or are you just like,
She has
I
no
don't mind
choice.
it.
okay?
I probably
Happy
pull
with
out the
friends.
violin, play the violin a little bit. We
He doesn't
do.
get to be crazy like this often anymore.
So the second hour goes by pretty fast because of all the music and merriment that Malcom is providing. And you feel the elevator like the giant stone doors like open, like they slide across from each other, and like the scenes like when doors open and there's like that little mist down at the bottom and they go so the little mist twirls towards your foot, and as it hits your foot it goes and that's where we're going to end tonight.
Thanks for watching this dysfunctional D&D presentation of the War for Garaxia. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to keep up with the Guardians of Garaxia and a ton more. Homebrewed just for you.